Do you get scared when you see a question like this? Now, at first, it might look big, but when you look at it closely, you find out that it's really very simple, especially if you understand indices. So let's solve this together. We have this equation. The first thing I'm going to do is to remove the negative sign, okay? I will write it by removing the negative sign. So this will be 1 over raised to power 1 over 3. Then to remove this negative sign from the power, this will be inverted so that the 27 will come down and then the 125 will go up. So when I write it as 125 over 27, then the negative sign will be out. I'll just write this as power of 2 over 3, okay? So anytime you have a negative sign in the power, if you want to take away the negative sign, then whatever is the base of that index will be inverted, or you get the reciprocal of the base, okay? Then plus this one, to take away the negative sign, I'll get the reciprocal of 8, which is 1 over 8, then raised to power 1 over 3. So that is the first thing I would do. So now every of the powers is now positive. Then I would express each of these numbers as indices, okay? You know, 512 is the same thing as 8 times 8 times 8, which is 8 raised to power 3. So this and this, they are the same thing. So all raised to power 1 over 3 plus 125 is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 5 raised to power 3. This is 3 raised to power 3, or raised to power 2 over 3, plus this one is 2 raised to power 3, okay, or raised to power 1 over 3. Good. Now, you know, these powers are for both the numerator and the denominator. So I can rewrite this as 1 raised to power 1 over 3 over 8 raised to power 3 times this power is also for the denominator, okay? Then plus 5 raised to power 3 times 2 over 3, then over 3 raised to power 3 times 2 over 3, okay? Why this power is both for the numerator and the denominator? Because of this bracket. You can see this bracket encloses both the numerator and the denominator, okay? Then plus 1 raised to power 1 over 3 over 2 raised to power 3 times 1 over 3. Good. So from here, I can simply say 1 raised to power 1 over 3 is still 1. Anything 1 raised to power 5 is 1, 1 raised to power 100 is 1, 1 raised to power 1 over 3 is still 1, okay? Then over this 3 will cancel this 3, so we are left with 8, plus this 3 will cancel this 3, so we are left with 5 raised to power 2, right? 5 raised to power 2. And 5 raised to power 2 is what? Is 25. So I can write 25 there. Over this 3 will cancel this 3, so I'm left with 3 raised to power 2. And 3 raised to power 2 is what? Is 9. Then plus 1 raised to power 1 over 3 is still 1. Over this 3 will cancel this 3, so I'm left with just 2. So, good. Now we just add the fraction. Now we add the fraction. So I'm going to look for the LCM of 8, 9, and 2. LCM of 8, 9, and 2 is 72. So 72, 72, 72. Good. Then to get the numerator, I'll say 72 divided by 8, that is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 72 divided by 9, that is 8. 8 times 25 is 200. 72 divided by 2 is 36. And 36 times 1 is still 36. Okay? So since the denominator is the same, I can simply add the numerator. 9 plus 36 is 45. 45 plus 200 is 245. So we have 245 over 72. Good. So this is an improper fraction. We can express it as a mixed number. So we say 72 into 245. That will be 3 times, right? 72 times 3 is 216. So we have 3 times. Remember, 245 minus 216 is 29. Then over 72. So this is the answer. This is the answer. All right. At first, it looked bogus, but by applying the laws of indices, we are able to solve this question on the board. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, share it so more people get to see it. And if you want some of my simplified maths videos for free, click the link above or below this video, and I'm going to send you those videos. Thank you.